Hi, I'm Rosemary, the CEO and founder of Rosemary's Babies. It is April the 5th, 2017, and this message is long overdue. But I think that when you are showing gratitude, it is never too late to do that. So we are officially almost a week and a half after the Legends of Funk benefit concert. I think that I learned so much about myself, different individuals that supported me in making sure that that event was successful. But more importantly, had awareness for our mission, which is to help teen parents leave legacies. I am so grateful to the individuals that attended, the individuals that behind the scenes that supported me, and more importantly, to the teen parents that allow Rosemary's Babies to come into your life to help you build a legacy. During the event, when I was on stage, I couldn't remember what I said. I couldn't remember how I said it, but I do remember that I was so overwhelmed with the goodness and the blessings that God had bestowed on my life. And there were so many things that I went through again in planning that event, that surrounded the event, the emotions, and just even the day of, just thinking, you know what, God, despite what happens and what the outcome is or what it looks like, thank you for blessing me with this calling that you've put on my life. So with that, I would like to thank Team Rosemary's Babies first and foremost. I had over 15 people volunteer, call me, sit in meetings, and hand out flyers, and just worked so hard to support my dream and my vision for what I wanted the Legends of Funk benefit concert to look like. Those individuals: Nikea Washington, Felicia Dunlap, Erica Perez, Taylor Stewart, Nick Duvall, Vicky, Miss Vicky is gonna kill me. Vicky, Michael, Michael Rice, Lynette Beasley, who, oh my God, Lynette Beasley. Lynette actually called me and said, I have a vision for the opening of your event to have somebody do a monologue and talk about their experience as a teen parent. She didn't think that I was listening, but I was. And Nikea Washington nailed it. Do you hear me? Nailed it when she did the opening monologue that was written from her perspective about being a teen mom that, she had sex one time, and that one time changed her entire life. She was able to deliver that monologue after being given it 5 days before the event, and she took it and she made it her own. You can see her perform that monologue again on Zenobia Biden's show, which will be airing in May on Time Warner Cable Channel 4. We will also post that video on our website for you to see her perform that monologue titled Emotions. Her name is Nikea Washington, a student from Gateway University, human services student. Very appreciative of her. Again, Team Rosemary's Babies. Miss Vicky Williams, that's her name. I have known her for 10 years. She was my coordinator. She came on the scenes and made sure that the outline of the event, how it was ran, time management, she made sure that everything happened the way that it was supposed to. When I got on stage, I didn't mention her name because to me, Miss Vicky is family. And actually, like I said, I was so overwhelmed that I kind of forgot. But I love her to pieces. She has been in my life for so long. And when I called her and said, I need you and I trust you to hand over my baby, because that's what the Legends of Funk concert had been. It had been my baby. And so I handed that over to her, and I'm very appreciative. I also want to thank Robert Oglesby, Doris Stuckey, Miss Doris Stuckey, who ironed all of those tablecloths. Oh my God. and really helped behind the scenes. Taylor Stewart and Nick Duvall were interns of mine from Life Learning Center. Some of you remember me from there. They came all the way up from University of Kentucky to support my mission. Perla Sanchez was an intern of mine that came all the way up, came out to support the mission of Rosemary's Babies. I couldn't be more humbled that not only did you know me from another organization, but as I'm building this organization, you're contacting me and said, we want to be a part, and you put your money where your mouth is, and you showed up and you showed out. And I am so grateful. Miss Chris Stiles, Miss Pamela Pitts, Mr. Dwayne Horman, my speakers for the evening, and my sidekicks. I met them during the planning of the Legends of Funk benefit concert. You know, they were more than helpful. They called me, they prayed for me, they talked to me, and I will forever be grateful for their kindness. When you are an entrepreneur and you're trying to build a vision and you see what it looks like, other people don't always understand what it's supposed to be. And so they don't see it. Only you do. And so you lose a lot of friends, and it's a lot of lonely nights. But at the same time, people walk into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so to have these different individuals come into my life and say, hey, it's going to be okay. Don't stop. Keep pushing. You know, I will forever be grateful to these individuals. Tyrone Dubois of TV1. I couldn't say enough about him at the event. Jeff Bristol, another person that behind the scenes, Yolanda Frazier, stepped in, supported me, helped me find talent, called me every day. She used to call me and be like, girl, you better get up and sell these tickets. Let's get this. And so, again, I am so grateful to her. I would like to say that along with Team Rosemary's Babies was Kenny Riley, Curtis Smith, who did photography. I also thanked Rufus Johnson, who does media, videography, and he also does photography. If you are looking for somebody to help you out in these areas, Rufus Johnson, Kay Riley, Curtis Smith, they do phenomenal jobs with this. Please support them. They are Black-owned companies. Why did we have that event at the Woodward Theater? I am a person that believes in diversity. Rosemary's Babies has a woman of color as the CEO and founder. However, we do not discriminate in who we serve. Teen pregnancy has no color to me. It is a problem that affects Hispanics, Native Americans, people of color, Caucasians. It has no face. And the people that we serve have so many different issues on so many different levels, and we don't ever want anybody to feel as though they cannot partake or participate in the mission of Rosemary's Babies. The Woodward Theater, located in Over the Rhine, I felt, because it had a story behind it. And guess what? Rosemary's Babies has a story behind it. So it was a perfect complement to what we were doing. For those that don't know, the Woodward Theater used to be a school. And so what were we doing at that event that day? We were educating individuals on legacy and why legacy matters. And to be able to have it in a neutral environment where people could come and fellowship and have a good time without worrying about, I might feel like an outcast in this environment. That is very important to me. My staff is very diverse. We have a very diverse heritage as people, and we need one another to move these missions forward. And so thank you, Woodward Theater, Dan, who worked behind the scenes with me, and I would call him at all different hours and say, is this ready? Can we do this? And he gave a person that had a vision the opportunity to turn that vision into a reality and allow me to have my event in his beautiful theater. And I'm very appreciative of the staff that was very courteous to everyone, and they did a phenomenal job. So if you're ever looking for a space, the Woodward Theater is an absolutely amazing. I also want to thank those who supported me through media. Though the event was a fundraiser, I could not be so grateful or so humbled by those that allowed me to be on their platform, to tell the story, the mission, to talk about myself, to talk about the people that we serve. I just started this company in November, and to have a feature article by Roxana Swift of WCPO was phenomenal. To sit on the couch with Miss Chris Styles and do my very first interview with Cassie Live was overwhelming. I was nervous. I couldn't remember what I was going to say. And, but she allowed me that platform. Miss Pamela Pitts, who is awesome, the inspirationalist. I remember before and after the interview talking to her, and through this mission, I was able to meet two other individuals that had similar strifes. Because when you are a teen mother, it is a walk that nobody understands. But when you meet someone else that has experienced that same thing, it's almost like a sisterhood. And that's what I want Rosemary's Babies to be, a sisterhood, a bond in a like cause. But Pamela Pitts, Miss Lisa Desadnik, I know I messed up her name, but wrote a blog about good things around the corner. Had I not met Miss Liz Wu through my personal mentor, Gail Smith, I would not have gotten this article, and it spread through my employer. And again, sharing the mission of Rosemary's Babies. I was on 91.7. Right before the event, I met Miss Zenobia Binden. Zenobia is on Wave 88.3. Phenomenal. She has a show called I Hear You. I Hear You. And she allowed me to come on her show and again share the mission of Rosemary's Babies. I was given an opportunity with Zenobia to come on every third Wednesday of the month. So you will see me or hear me on her show, I Hear You, where we will be talking about how teens, parents of teens, and young adults can use their voice instead of, use their voice in order to move a mission, or use their voice to advance a cause, and use their voice to move past your problems. And so I am looking so forward to doing that show. We'll have our first one April 19th. So thank you so much, Zenobia Biden, for giving me that platform, but more importantly, for seeing the mission of Rosemary's Babies and wanting to work collaboratively with me to help uplift these teen parents. Thank you so much. I want to give a special shout out to 103.1, Inspiration 1050. They promoted our songs. Miss P.N. Everson Price had me on her show. Carl Bohannon, can't say enough about this man, from basically saying this is not just a mission, this is a ministry. And it is. And to talk to him, to see the passion that he has in his own work, only gave me a warm feeling to know that I have that same passion. And now collaboratively we'll again work to move the Rosemary's Babies mission forward. Again, there were so many people that called, so many people that reached out, so many people that shared our message and our mission. I have a phenomenal board with Miss Pat McCullum, Stephanie Mayer, Robert Oglesby, Angie Manning, Yalia Oglesby, who is my daughter, Darian Turner, Jackie Brunner, Ashwat Mack. I have so many people that are involved behind the scenes with the Rosemary's Babies company. And a lot of times I don't mention them, but I love them and I support them and they support me in a number of ways. Again, I just want to thank everyone. Again, I just want to thank everyone and appreciate you supporting me. Please continue to support me. Finally, I want to thank our number one sponsor, Ayers Transportation. When I sat down with Philip Ayers, he, was so passionate about people. And he said something that I'll never forget. He said, I want to work and I want to build it, but then I want to give it all back. And that's what I want to do. I've worked, I'm building it, and I'm going to use the rest of my life to give back to teen parents and other individuals in order for you to build a legacy. Because by helping you to build your legacy, I am turned and building mine. Thank you so much. The pictures and media you can find on rosemarysbabies.co. Love you all. If you want to contact us or get in touch with us, again, you can reach us on any social media platform: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, or you can hit us up at www.rosemarysbabies.co, 513-813-TEEN. Thank you again for your patience in us putting the media online, but more importantly, thank you for your continued support. If you would like, please volunteer, share our message, and donate. Sponsor a Rosemary's Babies today. Love you all, and remember this: no one can beat you down lower than you, but no one can lift you up higher than you. Stay encouraged. From Rosemary, the CEO and founder of Rosemary's Babies.